All right. So, in my opinion, I was basically raised on Monster Garage and Girls Gone Wild. I'm going to just tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'll give you a small, small version of what I want to do on YouTube. I was fortunate enough to learn from a lot of very skilled people, and no, a few. I'm not going to say a lot, like I've been through the ringer, but or like I've been, around the world 3 times. I've been very fortunate that I've learned a thing or two from some very skilled people. And I've tried to take my time and pick things up from them that, a lot of people aren't afforded. So I've been to motorcycle mechanic school. I've been to military helicopter mechanic school. I've worked on 2 different helicopter airframes, and I worked on collector cars, Porsches in general, and I did that for 4 years, and then I was recruited into NASCAR. I worked on a big God, what? Okay. I worked on a pretty large, well-known NASCAR team, and I worked in their R&D department for 4 years. I can go into that on another video when I'm, working on something. I can, talk about some of that stuff as background music. And now I kind of do my own thing. And I just built my own house, and that was a very stressful time for us, and that's done. So I'm ready to kind of take a step back and do some things that are fun for me. So that's what this video is. This is to kind of introduce myself and hopefully let you guys know to take everything I say with a grain of salt, right? So I just try to have fun, but if you were to know me personally, I'm a little bit quiet. I'm a little bit introverted. I have fun in my own way. I have fun in my own ways. I'm a little crazy on my own, but around people, I'm a little bit more recluse. But on my own, I'm a totally different person. So I've got some things I want to try to work on. They're currently in the shop. About me and my wife built this shop, and so it gives me the ability to do whatever I personally think I need to do. There might be some times in the future where we upgrade, we change some things. So currently, like the background, like those are nice cabinets that I made. We're going through the transition of like sanding them a little bit and then repainting them to make them just appear better. So I'm going to, interview some people, work on my own thing. I've actually got a docu-series planned, and that's going to showcase some craftsmen around my area in North Carolina. I've already got a few people lined up, and we're going to go out and interview them and showcase some of the stuff they've done and just kind of tell their story. And then we're going to come back here, and I'll kind of work on some stuff on my own time and show that off to the best of my abilities. And I might talk and jabber as I do that. Might be almost like a therapy session for me, maybe you as well. It's up to what you want it to be. man, this may or may not turn into something good for me. I just want to speak to people. Maybe people can teach me something. Maybe I can teach somebody else something. I might have people on that can give us some tips and tricks about things. So I think there's some things here for you. If not, maybe you're just here for the laughs. I don't know. I have an interesting way of filming stuff. I might hang upside down for one of these videos and talk to you. I don't know. I'm the kind of guy where I'm all over the place sometimes mentally. It's hard to tell what Tyler you'll get. So I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna at this moment tell you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for, just to let you know when I got something. But what I would like is if you were to communicate with me. Try to communicate with me. If you think I might be into something, share it with me in the comments. I'll read that. I will read that. And if I'm doing anything wrong, like if some things I haven't done before, so it's going to be like throwing darts at a board. I'm going to be working on, a few different things. And so if you've been there, done that, maybe maybe what kind of bearings I need to use. Maybe a good website that might have the things I need. Maybe a welding technique that I might not be doing properly. Let me know. And I'll be happy to read about it, think about it, and maybe give it a try. If it's something that you think I might be interested in working on as far as a project, then let me know, and I'll think about it as far as the investment I'd have to make on the materials or the vehicle or whatever. And, I'll think about it. Is it worth it for this channel? And we can kind of go about this together. Just, let's have a chat in the conversation. And we can kind of go there. I mean, a little bit more about me. I was born in the late 80s. I was raised in a time that was like in your face things, I witnessed things I shouldn't have on the internet. I was a part of that generation where we had LimeWire and you could literally watch people get killed and executed, and you could download your music at the same time. And it was an interesting time. I had a few friends that just had access to pornography magazines, porno mags, and illegal black boxes. So my parents were more like, kind of get out of the house and lock the door behind me, and they were probably doing what adults do best behind closed doors. And I don't fault them for that, so that I was outside a lot. We were just outside with our shirts off, getting a nice summer tan. I had that nice glow. Me and my brother would play with Tonka trucks and, go down to the creek and try to make a boat out of half of a 50-gallon drum, it's just stuff, that boys do. The 2000s were a little wild. It just stayed basically with nudie mags and Girls Gone Wild, and then fireworks and blowing stuff up and science experiments, playing computer games, StarCraft, Red, what was that game called? Well, it doesn't matter. I liked to play computer games. I like to build my own computers. I like to, play with RC cars and fix those. And they were pieces of shit back in the day, but it gave me the ability to fix things. My uncle, people in my family were very inspiring to me. I aspired to be like them and do my own thing. I built my own house. I aspired to do that like my grandparents and their grandparent and their mom and dad before them, and my mom and dad built their own house. And I'm a very big go do it yourself kind of guy, and I'm a believer in passing that on to others and trying to motivate others to do things like that. So maybe this will just motivate somebody to do stuff like that. I don't actually want to motivate anybody to build their own house because it's extremely difficult. I mean it was extremely difficult. Like too difficult. But we did it. And so I wear many hats, you know. I'm a photographer, videographer, I'm a craftsman, I'm a fabricator, I'm a husband. There's probably, you know, other things in there that I am or aspire to be, but you know, these are probably the main four. There's probably five somewhere, but I just, you know, I'd have to pull it out. But main four right there. And, you know, I want to promote that type of lifestyle for the people that are interested in my content, you know, and that's kind of how I go day to day. And hopefully you do too. And if you don't, that's fine. You're here for the laughs. You're here to just watch. Maybe you're here to just blow off some steam, and that's okay. I want you here. I welcome you. And so we're gonna do some interviews, and we're gonna, you know, just showcase some stuff, and I'll try to be really good about my uploads. And you know, let's just do this thing and see where it goes. Who knows?